Hey everybody, Andrew Lewis here from the 105th District. Here at the district office this week, the legislature is not in session, and so we're working hard out of the district office, meeting with constituents, highlighting one of my key priorities, which is workforce development, and doing a lot of work here in the district this week. But I just wanted to give you a quick informal report here about the committees that I've been appointed to for the 2019-2020 legislative session. And as most of you know, committees are appointed every legislative session, and they meet periodically to go over legislation that deals with the subject matter of that committee. So every bill that's introduced by any member goes to the committee that has purview and jurisdiction over that subject matter. And so I'm very excited to announce that I've been appointed to 4 standing committees this legislative session. They are Finance, State Government, Urban Affairs, and Liquor Control. And let me just tell you why I'm very excited to be appointed to these committees and why that's very good for us in the 105th District. These are key committees, and as many of you know, my top priorities are reforming government, restoring trust, honesty, integrity, and transparency to all branches of government and at all levels. Also tax relief and improving the economic climate in Pennsylvania, specifically with respect to small business growth and making sure that the tax burden is not so high on our small business owners, our job creators, our individuals. And also another aspect that's not talked about enough is our seniors with property taxes. There are too many seniors across the 105th that I've talked to. They're struggling to pay their property taxes. They cannot afford, in many cases, to pay their property taxes. There are even folks taking out second mortgages on their home to be able to afford their tax bill, which is just unacceptable. And so I've got to say I'm thrilled to be appointed to the committees that I have been appointed to so that I can address these issues. And just to kind of take them one by one here, Finance. The Finance Committee looks at legislation dealing with the tax code. So that's going to enable me to focus, hyper-focus on tax reform in Pennsylvania. And as you've heard me say, we have the highest effective corporate net income tax rate in the country. That makes Pennsylvania, it makes us less economically competitive, and it keeps us back from achieving our true economic potential. So I'm very excited to be on the Finance Committee. Talking about state government, the State Government Committee really looks at everything related to state government, any constitutional amendment, and you've heard me talk time and again about how we need to restore that trust and integrity to our government bodies, because government is supposed to, in America, work for the people, not the other way around. And so one of the things that I will be introducing is a term limits amendment to the Pennsylvania Constitution, which will enable us to have a legislature when you look long-term at our legislature, having a legislature where the culture is a constant rotation of citizens into those legislative bodies to ensure that we have fresh ideas, renewed ideas that keep Pennsylvania moving forward. And so that term limits amendment will go before the State Government Committee, and I'm very privileged to be on that committee and to review other government reform measures as well. Urban Affairs is very important to the 105th District. As you know, Harrisburg City is our neighbor right down the street, and while Harrisburg City is not right in the 105th, it affects us very much here in the 105th. We have a lot of commuters going into Harrisburg City, and there are so many Pennsylvanians who live in urban areas throughout the Commonwealth, and so dealing with the issues that come before the Urban Affairs Committee is very important to me, and I look forward to getting to know those issues and take great pride in working hard on those issues on behalf of the 105th, but also the entire Commonwealth. And finally, the Liquor Control Committee. This is important because this is still a very antiquated subject matter in the Commonwealth. We need to get state government out of the business of selling alcohol and let the private sector take care of that. And so I look forward to working on that issue, continuing this agenda of continued privatization in Pennsylvania to kind of get us out of the dark ages and into the 21st century. So I'm very excited. Those are the 4 committees I'll be on. Very thrilled to be on those and look forward to leveraging my membership on those committees on behalf of each of you in the 105th District as I continue to carry your voices to the Capitol. And once again, honored to be your representative. Reach out to my office if you have any questions whatsoever. Follow us on Facebook, and if you have any other questions or need to contact me by email, you can go to replewis.com, fill out a contact form. I read every message, do my best to respond to everyone as well. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.